Kindness exercise. So first of all, adopt a posture that best supports your practice. Upright, dignified, a sense of purpose. And then attempt to be relaxed, be comfortable in the way that you're sitting. And then form your intention and motivation for this particular practice. So perhaps you'd just like to begin generating feelings of kindness for yourself and others. So begin by settling your mind. So initially you will breathe a little more deeply than normal. And we'll regulate the breath in some way by counting. So maybe we'll breathe in for a count of 3, 4 or 5. And then there's a pause and space. And breathe out for a count of 3, 4 or 5. And then there's a pause and space. Perhaps you notice again in the early stages that the mind begins to drift away quite quickly. Engage in some sort of distraction, so you notice that. Don't give yourself a hard time about it. Be kind to yourself in that respect. And then return back to focusing on breath and counting. If the counting doesn't work, maybe you could just say breathing in 1, breathing out 1. Now notice the subtleties between the in-breath and the out-breath. So you may notice that it requires a little bit of effort to breathe in. And then there's a pause, there's space. And then body naturally releases the out-breath. And then pause and space. So just notice that. Now focus a little more on the out-breath itself. So you have a sense of letting go on the out-breath, dropping more into the body on the out-breath. So thoughts continue to come and go in their own way, in their own time. And you decide not to engage with your thoughts and just maintain your focus on breath and the body. So perhaps you can reflect on the fact that you've sat down for even a short period of time, and in a simple act of kindness you decided to focus on your breathing, be in your body a little bit more, and perhaps you've allowed yourself to settle down in body and mind. And bring to mind a time when somebody was kind to you, or something was kind to you, maybe like a pet or a person or even a place. And see if you can recall what happened. Maybe build up a picture of what was going on, sights, sounds and smells. Maybe what the other person was wearing, or the animal, what its name was, what the place looked like. So just do that. And then focus on the act of kindness when that person, place or thing was kind to you. And then notice if you feel a felt sense of kindness anywhere in your body in response to that. So perhaps you feel a lightness, a warmth, an openness in the heart area, the hands, faint smile on your lips. See if you can notice. Maybe you don't feel anything at all, and maybe you can't bring a story or a time to mind at this particular moment, and that's okay. Just attempt to remain with body, breath, and the intention to be kind. Now bring to mind a time when you were kind to somebody or something. Again, recall the detail of what happened, where you were, who or what you were kind to, maybe where the place was that happened, sights, sounds, smells, feelings. And then recall the act of kindness. Again, don't get too caught up if it doesn't come naturally or you don't recall anything. Again, that's no big deal. Just forming the intention to be kind is good enough. So what did you do? What was the act? And how did you feel in response to that? And where might you feel a sense of kindness in your body? So if you notice any blocks to kindness in your body as well, or in your mind, then just allow them to be there. Give them space. Now imagine that you're just resting with a felt sense of kindness, beginning to build up a familiarity with it. Allow yourself to rest in that way.